Welcome to Get Fit with LiveStrong.com. My name is Hailey Lott, and I'm so honored to be able to walk you through this quick and easy Vinyasa flow that you can do from the comfort of your own home. So when you're ready, go ahead and find your mat and we'll get started. To begin, we'll start with an intention. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat, somewhere you can sit for just a moment. And I'd love for you just to tune into your why. So why you turned on this video, why you're here, why you're ready to move your body. And if it feels good, maybe close your eyes for just a moment. And go ahead and breathe into that space and just listen. And then when you have your intention, we'll begin the flow. We'll start with cat-cow. So you can come meet me on all fours, stacking your shoulders above your wrists, your fingers are wide, your hips are above your knees. And we'll start to articulate through the spine. So go ahead and begin to arch through the back, lift up through the chest and the chin, press through the palms, belly gets big as you fill up with air. Exhale, round down the spine, moving slowly, tuck the chin, belly button comes in. Keep going just like that. We'll do a few rounds here just to start moving the breath. Syncing our breath with our movements to give our mind something to focus on. So I'll keep cueing you to come back into this space. Inhale, breathe deep. Exhale, round down, press a little bit deeper into the palms this time. We'll take 2 more rounds. Coming back to a neutral spine, we'll go ahead and move through some barrel rolls. So really, this is where you get to have a little fun and really start to listen to what your body needs. So maybe you start taking the circles a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe even slower or faster. If you notice an area in your body that feels a little tight, go ahead and hold there. When you're ready, you can reverse the circle. And maybe even pressing through the hips, listening to your breath and listening to your body. And when you feel a little bit more loose, you can come back to center. We'll start to place our left hand walking in just 1 inch towards the center of our mat. Putting the weight into your left hand. Go ahead and inhale, and on your in breath, we'll reach up to the sky. Reaching up, expanding through the chest. Exhale, drop down, threading your right arm underneath your left. And we'll hold here just for a moment. Enjoying this little shoulder stretch. Maybe you press a little bit deeper into the left palm. And on your next inhale, we'll press through the left palm, lift up towards the sky. Open and get big. Exhale, hands comes back down to the mat. We'll go ahead and do that on the other side. So walk your right hand in just 1 inch. On your inhale, you'll open up through the spine of the chest and threading your arm underneath. Resting your head on the floor if that feels good, and breathe. Just 1 more big breath right here. And when you're ready, you can start to press through your right palm, opening up again. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. So we'll begin to move into our first downward dog of the day. So you can go ahead and walk your hands forward just about 1 to 2 inches here. We'll start to tuck through the toes and then lift up through the hips. And this might feel a little tight. So we'll start to just pedal out through the downward dog, taking big bends in the knees, switching sides, and just feel out how your downward dog is today. Maybe it feels tight, maybe it feels a little bit loose. Just acknowledging where you're at. And maybe even honoring your body exactly as it is in this moment. Keep breathing. We'll start to move through some hip stretches, and again, just explore what your body needs most today. So you can walk your left foot in towards the center of the mat. We'll lift through our right leg. And have fun, bend the leg, draw it in towards your chest, do circles. Just explore your hip mobility in this moment. And then when you're ready, we'll move to the other side. Right foot comes down, stepping in towards the center of your mat. Lift through the left leg this time. Again, just go ahead and stretch it out. When you're ready, placing both feet back onto the mat, we'll take a big bend through the knees, look forward between the hands, and we'll just take our time and slowly walk forward towards the front of our mat. You can take a big wide stance through the legs. Drop everything down. Big bend in the knees. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe even grabbing onto opposite elbow with opposite hand. Shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. When you're ready, you can drop through the hands, fingertips come down to the ground, and use your hands as we slowly roll up through the spine, articulating every single vertebrae as you slowly make your way all the way up. Again, coming to the top of your mat, feet are about hips width apart, parallel. Grounding down through the feet, and just take a moment here to tap into your why again, why you turned on this video, why you're here. And when you've connected it back into your why, you can go ahead and inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Exhale, we'll bring our hands into a goal post position. So dropping through the elbows, lifting up through the heart, legs are strong. Inhale, you'll reach high to the sky. Exhale, dropping through the arms, again, that same goal post position. Inhale, reach, one more time, opening up through the heart just a little bit, abs are tight. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forward, again, out and down, big bend in the knees. You can place both palms on the ground and we'll step back into a plank position, and we'll hold here just for a few seconds because we can. So finding your best plank, shifting your weight forward, weight in the hands, light weight in the toes, abs contracted. Hold for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop through the knees. I'm gonna show you a modified version of a vinyasa, and this is always an option to start, and you can slowly build from here. So we'll start to lower down to the ground, really feeling your triceps activated. We'll move into a little baby cobra. So pressing through the palms, legs are straight, legs are tight. Squeeze through the seat, lift up, pressing through the palms. Exhale, we'll press all the way back into a child's pose. Dropping down just for a moment to pause here, reset. And then we'll lift up, tuck through the toes, coming back into downward dog. And as you settle in, just continue to breathe. Using your breath to center you here, to bring you back to your mat, to bring you back to your body. When you're ready, again, we'll take that big bend in the knees, look forward towards the front of the mat. Take a big step. You can either walk or hop, whatever is best for your body. Inhale, flat back, hands come to your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, same position with the hands, moving into that same pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Reach. Exhale, fold forward. This time you'll take a big step back with the right foot. So dropping down into a low lunge, you can untuck the toes. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Inhale, coming back into that goalpost position with the arms as you exhale. Finding a deeper lunge. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Use your breath to help you find a little bit more depth in the pose. Last one. Inhale, reach. This time we'll exhale, drop your hands down towards the mat. You can move both hands towards the inside of your left foot. Well, just hang out here. Enjoy this little hip stretch. Maybe it's actually kind of a big hip stretch. And use your breath again. One more big breath in. Okay, when you're ready, you can walk your left hand outside of your left foot, wiggling that left foot back towards the center of the mat. You can either come up to your fingertips or stay planted with the palms, tuck your back toes, and we'll come back into a plank position and we'll hold here just because we can. Again, finding that plank, abs are tight, lift up through the top half of your body, moving forward. Just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop through the knees. Either take a full vinyasa here or this modified version that I'll walk you through, coming up into cobra. Pressing back into child's pose. Just for a moment, tuck the toes, lift up through the hips. Pause here. Check in with your breath. Maybe you're starting to feel the body warm up a little bit. That's exactly what we want. So when you're ready, take a big bend in the knees. Again, looking forward, either stepping or hopping through. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press through the heels, lifting up. Exhale, again, those same arms. Inhale. Exhale, open just a little bit more through the heart. Inhale. Last one right here. Reach. Then exhale, fold forward. This time we'll step back with the left foot, coming down into that same low lunge. Knee drops. Inhale, reach high to the sky. And then exhale, draw the hands, the arms into that goalpost position, sink deeper through the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Last one right here. Exhale. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, arms come down towards your mat. We'll walk our right hand in towards the right arch of our right foot. And again, coming down to your palms and just sinking into the stretch, enjoying yourself here if you can. It helps if you lengthen your exhale, using the breath to not only anchor your mind, but really dropping your nervous system down into a state of rest. One more big breath. And when you feel ready, you can slowly walk your hands outside of your right foot, wiggling that foot towards the center of your mat. Bringing your hands down to the mat, tuck through the back toes, press through the palms, come into plank, and we'll hold just one last time, I promise. Shifting forward just a little bit, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop through the knees if you want, or option to come into a full vinyasa. Drop down, inhale as you lift. Exhale as you press all the way back. Pause here for just a moment. Tuck the toes, come back into downward dog. Notice any difference in your breath. Maybe you're starting to feel the body open up just a little bit more. Keep allowing that openness in. We'll slowly, gently begin to make our way to the floor. So when you're ready, you can take a big bend at the knees. Look forward between the hands, and you can either step, hop, or make your way as gracefully as you can through, coming down to a seat. And we'll do just a little more abs, just because we can. So when you're ready, you can bring the soles of your feet down to the mat. either holding on behind the thighs or maybe lifting up through the right foot. Maybe lifting up through the left foot. Maybe you reach your arms forward and we'll hold here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can place your feet back down on the mat and we'll slowly roll all the way down. Articulating the spine, feeling each vertebrae as you roll down towards your mat. And when you're all the way down to the floor, go ahead and just stretch out for a moment. Reaching through the arms, the toes, letting yourself just have a nice little stretch. And when you're ready, you can bring both of your feet back to the soles of the mat. Knees are bent. We'll move into a bridge position. Your arms can rest gently beside you. And before we move into our final bridge, we'll come into a small bridge just through the low spine. Your hips will stay planted. As you inhale, your belly will expand with air and your low back will lift off the mat. So it's just lifted a tiny bit, about 2 inches. Exhale, press the low back into the mat. Belly button goes in, abs are tight. Inhale, lift through the spine. Exhale, press down. Inhale, once more. And then exhale, this time you'll press down through your feet as well, lifting the hips off the floor, coming into a bridge position. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly begin to articulate our spine down, coming into a moving bridge. So your inhale, lifting again. Exhale, rolling down. One more like that. Inhale, lift, press through the feet, maybe a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And then exhale, lowering all the way down. You can hug your knees in towards your chest, grabbing on right beneath the knee caps, drawing your knees in towards your shoulders, and just shifting side to side, giving yourself a little massage on your low back. When you're ready, we'll move into a twist. So go ahead and zip tightly through the legs. Legs come in towards the center. You can walk your arms out to a T, palms face down. Go ahead and lift up through the legs just a little bit and drop slowly the knees over towards the right side. If you want, an option is to put a pillow underneath the knees. Otherwise, breathe into this beautiful spinal stretch. If you like a little bit more, maybe you look over your left shoulder. Again, tuning into the breath and notice how it shifted. One more. Big, beautiful breath. And when you're ready, you can press through your hands, slowly lifting the legs to center, pausing here for just one moment. And then when you're ready, we'll do that same thing on the other side. So lifting slightly through the legs, dropping them over, using your abs to help you, dropping them over towards the left. Maybe you look over your right shoulder and breathe. I like to imagine here that my breath is really going through my spine. See if I can welcome in a little more length. One more round of breath. When you're ready, again, pressing through the palms to help you lift your legs back to center, hugging everything in close towards your body. On the in-breath, everything gets tight. So go ahead and engage every single muscle in your body. Everything gets tight. A little bit more air in. And then exhale, let everything drop down to the ground, extending straight through the legs, the arms, and then go ahead and shake everything out for just a moment. Shaking out through the legs, shaking out through the arms, maybe lifting up through the heart once more. And finding your most comfortable Savasana, your most comfortable rest pose. And we'll just spend a moment here. And if you'd like, you can pause the video and spend even more time, as much time as you'd like. I recommend 5 minutes at least. When you're ready, And slowly begin to bend through the feet, or the knees rather, bringing the soles of your feet to the mat. Maybe you reach your arms up above your head, stretching out. And when you're ready, you can roll over to one side, whatever feels comfortable for you, and pause here for just a moment. And then as slowly as you can, go ahead and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you. I'll ask you to bring your hands together, your palms to touch. Just find a moment of gratitude. Of gratitude for your practice today. Gratitude for your breath. Gratitude for your body. Taking a small bow in the crown of your head, bowing in towards you and all that makes you magnificently you. And when you're ready, you can start to flutter your eyes open, gently coming back into your room and your space. Thank you so much for practicing with me today with Get Fit at LiveStrong.com. It's been an honor, and we will see you next time. Again, my name is Hailey Lott, and make sure to subscribe to this channel to get a ton more videos just like this. Thank you.